Thank you, T.O. We'll be doing some of that. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I always do what I want to. I always do what I want to do on my channel. That's for darn sure. All right, be back in a minute. I don't know if I need the cooler or not. Let's see. Probably going to have to put the cooler on. Get that locked in. Hey Danny, how are you? Okay, the cooler is on. Somebody threw a whole bunch of shit on the ground here. Hey Charles, how are you? Ooh, we're not in Vegas yet, baby. Not yet. Just getting the cooler set up. I'll be back in a minute. It is pretty crispy. I thought somebody was gassing up Little Rascal. I'm not that lucky, right? Holy smokes. Alright, this thing is way too hot, this phone. Hang on a minute, guys. Hey, Sunny girl. Well, I'm glad that you popped in, honey. It was so nice to hear from you today. And, you know, a lot of love to you, my girl. Very special lady. Let's make sure this stays on so we don't get screwed today on that. Cool that hot rod down. I'm telling you, Moose Knuckle. Only 85 degrees, but I notice when I use Prism, I tend to really, I have a lot of things going on in the background when I'm using Prism, so it really is kind of more prone to overheating. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, she is special. Yep, special. Anyone that kindly shares a little bit of their life with me, if you're not flattered by that, well, then I don't know what the hell to tell you. Wonderful human being. So hopefully this will cool it down a little bit now. Getaway time. I'm gonna enjoy this coffee. I had to wait a while they made the coffee, but the good news is it's fresh, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be on the road at 4 o'clock. That way I just have the easiest traffic that you can have through the Bay Area, around Oakland and out over the Altamont Pass and over to Interstate 5. I should be on that by about 5:30 in the morning, God willing. And on my way to Vegas. We're gonna gas up tonight before I go back too, so I don't have to do that in the morning. Beautiful day today, 85 degrees. I do love my coffee. And that's the plan for tomorrow morning to be underway. You know, I like to be out of the area before 6 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And it's a nice time to be gone. Yeah, 4 a.m., yeah. I like to get up at 3. I'd like to grab a shower. I can't think of any stops that I'm going to be making tomorrow. I'm not really here to be content driven on this road down. I will go live on the Rosie Murphy channel once I leave Baker, California, which is the last 50 or 60 miles, and as is my custom, take you guys directly up the Las Vegas Strip and right into downtown. Well, I'm sure there'll be a bathroom of doom because I got to usually stop and whiz in the morning. And the funny thing is, the one bathroom of doom, they bulldozed it. I guess it was just too much of a freaking mess. It was, rats running around, you couldn't save it. But I'm sure the other one will be crappy as a result of that. So I just don't know yet. It remains to be seen. Thank you, Smelly Cat. So it's going to be a direct shot into there. I got a lot of stuff to do, but it's not stuff that has to be done immediately before tomorrow. It's stuff that I don't have a skill set to do it right now, to be honest with you. So I'm just kind of flying by the pants here. Oh, that AC feels nice tonight. I got the cooler running. We'll let this run a little bit tonight. Clean out a little bit of debris. Get all set here. So happy. The leg is doing good. The leg's doing good. Most of the knot that I had on the side of the bone has gone down to about 1/3 of the size that it was. About half the size it was. I never hit something that hard on my shin bone. The sun's setting in Ohio. August, we lose a lot of daylight in August. I mean, a lot. Something like 38 minutes or something like that. It's a tremendous amount of daylight that we lose. So by the end of the, we'll definitely know that we're heading into the fall season. So now's the time to make hay and really make it count in August. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. People come in before we get going there. Of course, I have some things to say about China, Taiwan, the markets, all kinds of things here. My main point is I got a lot of emails today from people saying, well, I didn't wake up to a mushroom cloud in World War III this morning. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I kind of didn't think that we would push any buttons for thermonuclear war. And the person said, in fact, I didn't see any real Chinese response at all, except just just a little chin wagging and a little chin chucking and stuff. And the thing you got to understand about China plays the long game. They play the very long game, meaning they will slowly ramp things up over a period of time. Okay, so not to be overtly too inflammatory at this stage in time, but the price that's going to be extracted in Taiwan is going to be it's going to be great. I just don't know what it's going to be. I didn't recognize a lot of people in the chat last night. They're all the same people, Moose Knuckle. No one was different. Everybody was the same last night that's always in here. There weren't any new people. Okay, so, whatever. I don't think that I don't believe there's any validity to that at all. Same faces, same old. So, let's see. Here's a totally new one. Stephen YouTubing. Good evening to you. Hello, Shimei. How are you? How you doing, Mr. Z? Good to see you. I did. So that's my take on that. Is stay tuned. All right, things are definitely going to be. Things are definitely going to be ramping up, and there will be consequences that play out. In the meantime, we've overshot what I thought that the rally would do by about 3% or so, 2 or 3%. As long as we don't exceed, what is it, 33,000 on the Dow. No, 34,000 on the Dow, then I still hold to my outlook on things. Hope you're doing well, Smelly Cat. Hope everything is going good for you. I think that there's mixed signals coming out in the economy now. After the bell today, Wal-Mart's laying off 200 or so managers at headquarters. I kind of thought that's where they would drop the hammer, because they really can't lay off anymore. They can't lay off people in the stores. Shit, there's nobody in the Walmart working there anymore, right? It's all eye in the sky and self-scanning checkout. The greeters are disappearing. It's a fact of life. Things my friend was telling me today, distracting itself from capitalism, distancing itself. Well, I've been saying that for 4 months, Moose Knuckles. So your friend is way behind in what they're saying. My big contention was that China's shackled to communism and it can't shake it off, and that's going to be its ultimate undoing, and it's going to be very problematic within the borders of China, because there's a lot of banking instability, there's a lot of property instability, a lot of things are going on. Mr. Z, what's going on? Looking forward to tomorrow. Johnny from Mass, first time ever. I'm here. Rosie, you're 100% correct when you say gambling is generally a waste of time. Mohegan Sun finally knocked me out. I'm done, so I watch you now. Johnny, I don't know what to say. See, I think about things a lot of different things when it comes to that. Like, I worry about young people, particularly, that get influenced and then turn their lives. How you doing, Amanda? They turn their lives to thinking that they're going to be pro sports bettors or influencers on social media, that they're going to be social media superstars, and they waste a lot of the most productive years of their lives. Easy money will always have an allure to it. It will always be attractive. I think the younger that we are, the more attractive the prospect of easy money becomes. The older we get, the more we realize that there's really no free lunch in the world. And the only sure bet is working, saving, working, investing, and then hoping for the best in the future. Okay, because many are called, few are chosen. And if, as I said today, if it was easy to beat the sports books, they wouldn't even be around. If it was easy to beat the craps tables, they would remove them all. If it was easy to beat the blackjack, they would remove all the tables. You might want to have that C note right. I think the guy said he want to meet you. It's legit. Yeah, you just take care of the drinks. It sounds too good to be true. It probably is. Well, I would hardly say I'm smart, Johnny, but I understand how the process of making money works. So that makes me very, very respectful of what people are up against. It makes me very cautious. It makes me think to myself, the fun part for me, and this may or may not make sense to you, it's not collecting at a window, a winning ticket. The fun part for me is developing something that may actually have a tiny bit of value. That to me is worth incalculable in terms of over the long haul, that you may have an edge, may, for a temporary point of time, allow you to prosper for a bit on that. Otherwise, there's no attractiveness to it. I don't expect to get rich off it. I don't ever expect to be an influencer on it. I don't ever expect to be touting picks. I've got some very smart people in here. Luce is in here. Luce is a sports bettor up in South Dakota. We got, Sturgis getting ready to start up and all that. There's a trend to steal a key at Joyride until the theft is reported on. Oh, but do you think it's reality that it seemed to be over? Could be a sign of decay. It is a sign of decay. Yeah, the action. You can do what you can to make it to reduce the crapshoot. Hello, Punky. Hey, Justin. Meaning tonight, I took a hard look. Now, this won't mean a lot of people in the chat, but you know, we have a phenomenal player in Major League Baseball, Ohtani, who's a pitcher and a hitter. Very rare. We haven't had one since Babe Ruth. Shohei Ohtani, or whatever his first name is. He's an outstanding. He's probably the best pitcher in baseball, and he's a hell of a home run hitter too. A very rare two-part combo. He's taking the mound tonight. He has a lousy team behind him. The A's spent the California, what I used to call the California A's, the Los Angeles Angels spent a fortune trying to buy talent, and it didn't pan out this year. How you doing, Dell? Buffalo Chip. I'm at Sturgis. Buffalo Chip. Awesome. It didn't pan out. But they do know every time that Ohtani hits the mound, they put asses in the seat down there in Anaheim. Okay? People like to see this guy play. And let's face it, every time this guy takes to the mound, his average number, his median number of strikeouts per game is 10. That's a lot. That's 3 innings, over 3 innings of people swinging and or whatever, getting called strikes or whatever. That's amazing. California Angels. That's all I knew. Hey, Scottish. Well, he's playing the Oakland A's, which basically, you know, they're going through the motions because they don't even know if they're going to be in Oakland next year. You could be smart, though, maybe long term. Most gamblers will be screwed. Yeah, no matter how smart. Exactly. But money management plays a big dynamic. You love baseball? That's great, Slugbob. Well, you know Ohtani then. Phenomenal pitcher. Taking a mound against a very inept Oakland team. It's not that much worse. It's about, by my calculation, they're about 20% worse than, 20% better than Angels, or 20% better than Oakland. But yet, the line has Oakland a 2-1 underdog. So it's only because Ohtani's taking the mound tonight. What's up, P2E? So I'm going to wait till loose comes. So my play tonight is, I think with Ohtani on the mound, that Oakland's not going to get a lot of runs. They've gotten like 1 run their last 3 games or something. They're just really shit. And I don't think this pitcher for Oakland's had good luck against the Angels. And I think it's the over-under on runs, total runs is 7. So I would take under 7 runs. 7 being a push, and put the bet on that. Put down $110 to win 100 on that, and we'll see what happens tonight. Okay? You don't always have to bet these things to win or lose. There's a lot of proposition bets along the way. And Luce reminded me last night, hey, you know, you might have won last night if you just thought about this bet. So that got me thinking and stuff like that. So we'll see how it plays out tonight. In the meantime, the Orioles keep chugging along as the hottest team since June 1st. Beating the Texas Rangers again today, and it's on to Pittsburgh next. So they're definitely a team on the. They're definitely a team. They're getting ready to cruise into 3rd place now, having been in the cellar for the first 3 months of the year. So we'll see. But I'm not here to talk baseball. I'm here to talk casino stuff. I'm here to talk about what's coming up. Hey, Jay. And to me, I don't think, you know, I'm tempted to take, you know, you can put down 100 on Oakland to win tonight, and you win 195 if they win. If you take the Angels to win, you almost have to put down $300 to win 100. I mean, what the hell? Right? They ain't that much better than Oakland, right? So there's a lot of weird crap that goes on there. How you doing, Kelly? Good to see you. I'm not gonna play Vin Scully and Mr. Baseball here tonight. I'm just telling you guys, you're at the store. There you go. Just telling you guys what's going on down there. So my first prime objective is to take a look at horse racing. You have the very best racing in the country, which is coinciding with my going to Las Vegas. That's at Saratoga in upstate New York, a beautiful course. I've been to Saratoga Springs in New York. It's a hoity-toity, beautiful town, very high-end, lovely. Don't drink the water in the fountains, okay? They call it Saratoga Springs for a reason. It's got that stinky, rotten egg smelling volcanic water that comes out of the ground, and you'll see fountains around town that stink like hell on there. I'm going to suggest that. I guess you could drink it. I don't know. What are people's thoughts on the air fryers? I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, it's got a sulfur smell to it, Amanda. And I had a little taste of it. It wasn't really to my liking. But some people soak in it. They, in the old days, they would have the bath houses and stuff, just like you would have down in Arkansas, down in I guess it's Little Rock or whatever the hell it is, down there with all that. So, sounds like water on the beach in Florida. Yeah, it's big doings up in Sturgis. There'll be boobs overload and all that stuff going on up there. It'll be a good time. I hope people stay safe. I hope it doesn't become an outbreak zone for monkeypox and all kinds of crap up there. Who in the hell knows? Bikers live pretty hard, right? So my first objective tomorrow is if I can't get in there and do something on the horses, which is the ass end of casinos these days. I mean, they hate putting horse racing out there, but they have their core of degenerates and stuff that come in and smoke their cigars and smell like rotten ass and bologna and stale beer, and they're going to drop $10 on a race, and I'm going to be joining them, right? Air fryers are good. How you doing, Janet? I'm going to be joining them. But if you notice over time, the amount of space that casinos dedicate to Keno and horse racing is going down, 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 down. Have I bet on dog racing before? I think that down in Agua Caliente in Tijuana, I believe once I did bet dog races down there. And I don't know if I took it seriously because I couldn't read the program in Spanish. I had no friggin' idea what the hell's going on, right? So, this one looks colorful. That one, well, just give me a beer. I'll just sit here, and they got concrete steps. It's the most uncomfortable racetrack, at least it was back then. Looked like a blown-out old stadium from college football days in the 1920s or something. But I guess people had a good time. I don't know. But I think that over the last 10 years, pari-mutuel wagering on horses has declined 50%. It's fading out. Hey, Angus. There's a lot of costs associated with it. The number of horses in a race gets smaller and smaller every year. Therefore, your odds of getting something good go down every year, and it just attracts less people. And young people don't give a rat's ass about horse racing. I think I might have some monkey juice infection. Oh my. So they don't care about it anymore. And that's the bottom line on that. It's just not, it's not exciting. It's too slow paced for them. So you'll see probably it'll just drop back to 5 or 6, maybe 10 premier racetracks in the United States, and that'll be it. And that'll be the end of it, because it's just too costly when you look at the overhead and the land that these tracks sit on. It's too tempting for their owners to say, you know what, right? Just like they did at a race course, Free State Raceway in Maryland. They just closed it up and sold it to build, a shopping mall or something in the 90s. It's just the way it goes. So I'm not going to have too much interest in that. But as I said tonight, my thoughts tonight are on the Oakland A's visiting the Los Angeles Angels, Ohtani on the mound. Angels are like a 200 minus 250 means you have to put down 250 and you get 100 if they win. And A's are like a 200 dog, which means if you put 100 down, you can earn 100 if you can earn 200 if the A's win. But I think makes more sense with this guy with the weak sticks on the Oakland team and the weak sticks on the Angels team, that the under on 7 runs looks like a better line tonight because Ohtani's going to strike out at least 10 people tonight, so it's going to be, well, Moose Knuckles, don't tell me next subject. All right, and I don't think that's a fake Moose Knuckle. All right, there we go. All right, you have a good night. My chat, my topics. You don't like it, you roll on. Okay? And you're gone, so have a good night. Needs to be seasoned in the air fryer. I don't know, I've never used it. I just am happy to use the Quick Pot or whatever the hell I got, the Instapot. Missed the chooch earlier. Is it recorded? It is on the Rosie Murphy channel. I did a short one this morning. Had a good time. I wanted to check on the neighborhood garden and see what was going on in the neighborhood. Check that out, which I did. I had a good time. Good time this morning. Mexicans don't really do a lot of variety of different planting. It tends to be a lot of corn, tomatillos, and like squash or something. And that's about it. And maybe some beans. And that's about all you see over there. But it's like problem. I don't know if the harvest hasn't come or it's has the perfect topics and timing. Well, it wasn't the real Moose Knuckle, because the real Moose Knuckle would have never said that. But my chat, my topics. If you don't like it, there's plenty of other places you can be. This upcoming period for me over the next 60 days is going to be a critical period for me. It's going to be a critical period for me to see what's going on in the future. What's up, Brian? How you doing? I have some lofty goals. Will they come true? Probably not. But it takes something off the bucket list. And let me tell you, bucket list items are an important thing. And once again, to remind you what's coming up in August, I will be back in town on Monday. Again, barring some, if I get on a hot run or something like that, I guess I could extend it. I don't know. It's not in my plan. Because I'm trying to double pump the hours in so I don't have to be around if I decide to be down in September. Diane is coming up mid-month. I know I've got the boss and Janet to do a carb rebuild down there for the Harley. That should be fun. That should be good content. How you doing, Jody? That should be good content. And then it's prepping to head off to Vegas, depending on what I can arrange. I don't really feel like committing for a month. It just seems stupid to me. I mean, if I'm not making headway after 2 weeks, I think that's a valid enough testing. Glad you're pursuing your dreams. They won't come true. Well, you know what I mean, Lisa? You got to be realistic. And if you saw my upload this morning, it was a podcast format. It was 20 minutes. And I covered and pretty much said what I wanted to say about the realism of what it takes to win over the long haul. And you can count the number of people that are successful that you know about on one hand. Because you and I both know if you've got something that works, you're going to keep your mouth shut. Hey, how you doing, Darla? You're not going to talk about it. You're going to keep that under tabs. You're always winning. I don't think so, Magda. My last couple trips in Vegas have been pretty poor because they've tightened the machines like crazy. I'm sensitive to that because when you go to the same casino 3 or 4 times a year, and for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, you're very sensitive to trends that are occurring down there. So they tightened up a lot down there, and I don't care. That's their right to do so. my interest in slot machines is at about the zero level anyway. Yeah, I'm winning. I'm doing okay at life. Yeah, life is okay. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I got a good balance between work and home, but I have a lot of deficiency when it comes to computers and databases and all that kind of stuff. So I guess I'm going to have to teach myself Excel or something like this, like Kiyosaki guy selling how to become rich. Yeah, exactly, Tio. The only way I'm going to become rich at sports betting is, telling other people what to do, unless you have a verified track record. But you see very few people that, stand the scrutiny of verification and all that. It's like tonight, I tell you before the first pitch is thrown tonight, I tell you my thoughts on the Oakland A's visiting the Los Angeles Angels. I'm not realist. I'm getting my MA at age 66. Teaches, well, who in the hell cares, 66 is the new 46, right? I mean, who in the hell cares? Taught myself Excel. It's not bad. Well, that gives me hope. What's your take on China? All bluster? No, Kevin, it's like I said at the beginning when I opened up tonight. When it comes to China, I had an email this morning like, I tell you, there were no mushroom clouds or anything like that. China, number one, does not want to start a confrontation with the United States. Number two, they have a lot of tools at their disposal. And the tool that they're going to be using is what I call the anaconda. They're going to wrap around Taiwan a bit, and they're going to slowly start choking the trade there, okay? And just watch and see what's happened. Number one, they have over, every day every hour they're adding 10 to 20 new items that they're blocking from importation from Taiwan. Well, guess who the biggest market is for Taiwan? All right, it's China. All right, everything from food to parts to chips and all that kind of crap. So they're working it down. I don't know what was accomplished by the trip, but it's over. Right, it's all over. Now we deal with the aftermath of it and see what happens. I didn't expect that there would be mushroom clouds in the sky. I mean, you're really going to go to war over Taiwan? It's not worth it, right? But you're definitely going to make people know this is part of China. Appreciate the gaming advice. One roll with the craft out, $35 to free buffets. Well, I don't have any gaming advice. But I do know the longer you stay at the tables, the more the certainty of ruin. Right, that's inevitable. That's the odds are like the knife that's always cutting. You may escape it for a weekend, a week, even go on a hell of a 3-month, 6-month run, but at the end of it all, you continue to go, you will lose it. Some of these people are great at poker, and then they turn around and they piss it all away at the craps table, right? Because they're action junkies. They can't resist gambling. That's what it is, a gamble. They go from a skill to a gamble. A skill to a gamble, and that's not the way to go. Gamble because it's fun. Gamble because you might get lucky. Gamble because it fills up some time. But when I come back from this trip, my main objective is to either kick horse racing or embrace it. That's it. And check out some of the sports books and do a lot of content. Hey, Mandy with you guys, and give you guys some reports on that stuff. Some people will like it. Other people will say, oh, Rosie, I'll join you later when you're choo-chooing, and that's fine. My life has taken many turns over the years, and it's like a long, twisting road through many different things. I pick up people along the way. I lose people along the way. I guarantee you there'll be a lot of people rolling in with, the idea of a sports book and all that kind of stuff with football season and that. But I balance that off against the other activities we enjoy. Do you think a person could win $2 million in a casino? I heard someone on here say that. It seemed like a big lie. You could hit the Mega Millions, Mega Bucks, which has anywhere from $1 to $3 million. You could be the person that gets the 3 mega bucks across the pay line on full pay. There's a lot of on other types of winning. Yes, Stu Unger pissed away a ton of his money on the crap table because he had a personality that needed to be punished. Right? A lot of people use gambling to punish themselves and things, right? There's a lot of psychology. Haven't been attracting you, but grew up going, oh, nice, Jody. So do I think that you could win? That's one of the reasons, Magda, that I always put $20 into the Mega Bucks machine. That's the only machine in a casino that could literally change your life. All the other machines, their jackpots are now 5,000, 8,000, 10,000, 15. Rare to see one above $20,000. Okay, because the casino's not going to kill themselves on a huge payout. They just have little small ones now and then. But that Mega Bucks is the one that could change your life. And you know what? Somebody's going to win it. Might as well be you. Other than that, there's been a few legendary gamblers, Alex somebody or other. I did a story on him years ago, back in 2013 or 14. I would rather bake cookies than gamble. That's a good thing. This guy came to town with 50 bucks and ran it up to like $22 million. What do you think happened when all was said and done? All went bye-bye. Making and keeping are two entirely different things. It was someone you know who said that, but I don't want to give any attention. I just didn't believe it. Most people have the amount of money in the bank that the jackpot is paying. Nature and picnics, yes, no cost, exactly. I don't know, Donnie, but I'm just saying the jackpots have gotten smaller. Because that's the way the casinos want them. They want to win to pay out less over time, and they want people to be hitting full coin. You sit down to some of these new machines now, penny machines, you have fully loaded is 820, 820 pennies now, $8.20. I'm going tomorrow, flying, and I'm returning on Monday. And how are you tonight? Good to see you. Okay, so, right, they get much more play on the machines than the 3/4 days or 4/4 days, or the 25 pennies, the 50 pennies, or 100 pennies. They took it up big time to get that big grand payoff. You always have to be playing full coin in. Never gamble, always lose 98% of the time. Probably higher than that, Tommy. I've really never been to any casino except one time. We'd only have dinner because there was a hotel there. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, well, thank you, Shark Bait. Thank you, sweetie. How sweet. So it was Hobart, Tasmania. Do you think that casinos are a net positive for society? I think they're one of the greatest redistributors of wealth that there is, right? And disproportionately hurt people that on the low end of the spectrum. I hope you're having a very beautiful... I'm having a good day today, thank you. I don't think in any way, shape, or form the casino gambling... Oh, hey, High Watch. I don't think in any way, shape, or form right now that casino gambling has any benefits at all for society. I think it becomes another allure of easy money, which pulls people off of the track that they need to be on in life. Okay, it creates casino bums. It creates corruption. It creates graft. It creates crime. It promotes criminal activity. How limits Hall of Fame? Just gotta roll the dice. I'm not sure what that means, Donnie, but tomorrow night is the Hall of Fame game, which kicks off football season unofficially here. I think you can get a coupon somehow for food if you, a card. I don't know. These days, I don't even want the freaking casino food. I'd rather go out there and grab some cool stuff off of the radar screen. I just don't want to take risks like that, so I never do it myself. The thing is, and I've tried to say this over and over again, 90% of the people are going to go to a casino, take $100, $200. They're not going to care. They'll have stories to tell their friend of all the hijinks. You never want to live in one, exactly. Hi, Catherine. Oh, I came close. I had 2 bars on it or whatever. I had 2 of the symbols. Man, I almost hit it. They're done. That's it. They're good for 6 months. They don't care. 10% of the people can go in there and really have a problem with addiction. And gambling is a big problem. Gambling is untold, very underreported, but it's been very destructive for men and man and woman and man, because they're probably going to be a gambler. Some women are driven, some women are excited by that, Magda. Yeah, crime. Some people are excited about the high rolling life, and as I told this morning on my sort of podcast, you have a lot of people that'll go out there and they'll bullshit people. They'll rent a Lamborghini for the day. They'll have packets of fake $100 bills. They'll have fake gold diamond chains. They'll have prostitutes that they rent for an hour or two. And they'll do their promotional bullshit videos. And there will actually be a lot of people that are drawn to that and say, man, that's cool. That's what I want to be. Not knowing that it's all flim-flam and bullshit. Congrats to the English women's football team. Quarter machine. Not too many, Catherine. Yeah, financially. Casino cities, but I never want to live in one. I don't want to live in one either. The only sociable exit to be a workaholic. Yeah, I don't know. 50 years in the work world. I'm ready for my monthly check. NFL has turned into casino. You think so, Bill? I think that the NFL has turned into a very tough game to beat. The parity in the NFL is, it's always been a dream, and the bookmakers love it when people come in and bet the NFL. Right? Because it's easy money. Easy to balance the books. They don't have to worry about Ball State going to visit in Tennessee and play the Volunteers week 1. How in the hell do you set a line on that? Or the Akron versus Western Michigan. I love to carry around my can of quarters and drink grapefruit. That's it. Blueberries are ripe. We're going to make blueberry muffins tomorrow. Awesome. Hey, Beach Ball. How you doing? Hey, Dave. How are you? Donnie lives in a casino town. Big casino town, Biloxi, Mississippi. Generates a lot of money down there into that economy. It keeps Donnie and his family rolling along. Big, fancy hotels and stuff. Okay, but he knows if he sat there day after day and pounded away, that it would be a road to ruin. I mean, never been stuck in a muddy ditch. No, I try to stay out. There was actually a football, but only visually, not that one called Tim Tebow. Yeah, he was an interesting guy. free coffee at the casino. That's what they hope that you order. That's what they want you to order. But I don't think for cities, for society, that gambling is a positive. It just drives people marginally to the poorhouse. Desperate dreams build desperate action. Hell, Jersey, I'm not a gambler. I work too hard for my money just to throw it away. That's smart. I try to find something, hey Ducky, I try to find something that I can try to apply a little brain power to, like tonight's game. Right, the Oakland A's visiting the Los Angeles Angels in Anaheim, California. There's a lot of angles to that game. You got the best pitcher in baseball throwing Ohtani. You got the worst team in baseball, hitting-wise, the Oakland A's. And, you know, you can wrap your head around that a little bit. What the hell's this guy doing? With your big-ass Lincoln Aviator, baby! Gambling only appeals to me. Very small. Losing money makes me nauseous. Record, crowds, women's football is on the map. Not here, it's not, Tommy. And I'm not sure whether you mean football with the weird shaped ball or whether you mean soccer, what we call soccer here. Soccer in America it's been their wet dream that it catches on for years, and it just struggles because it's not offensive oriented enough. If they did something to enhance the number of goals and points, Americans would embrace it. Okay? But Americans can't sit there and watch something that's going to end in a 0-0 tie. Okay, we like points on the board. We like offense. We like guys running down the field, snagging in those hard passes, running backs, open field, rolling, baby. Field goals, points. Best pick of the day, Tennessee. Well, you know, Tennessee in the over. Yeah, I mean, Tennessee's going to maul them. But the question is, when Ball State visits Tennessee, no, I don't like boring. I can think of nothing for me more boring than sitting at a soccer game. But that's just me. I've been raised on games that are offensively oriented. Basketball, football, baseball to a large extent, where they're putting runs on the board and people are crossing the plate and all that kind of stuff. No, I don't watch it. I just don't like stuff that's going to be 1-0 or 0-0. It just doesn't appeal to me. But that Ball State Tennessee game, Donnie, the tendency is going to be to maul Ball State. But is the coach going to allow them to run up the score? What's 59 points is the over a 59? Well, that's your take, Tommy. Okay, but don't think that people in the United States are going to have a passion for soccer. It ain't going to happen. They've been trying to feed that stuff like the metric system since the mid-1970s. It ain't never going to happen. Okay? But they will play the hell, pay big money to sit in a football game. And if you go to a soccer game, you're lucky if you get 5,000 people in the seats. All right, much less trying to generate revenue off of the games and selling it and all that. It's just a different continent. It's a different thing. Do you reckon losing out by not watching real football? I don't know. Much news. I think we're into 4 weeks of major heat temps. Yeah, it's a good, bad, and ugly life, and we may now have to deal with it. Soccer's the biggest world. It doesn't matter. We live in the United States here, Tommy. We're not overseas. Right? It's irrelevant to us here. They've tried so many indoor soccer leagues, outdoor soccer leagues. They failed. Because Americans like offense. They don't want to go to a game that's going to end in a 0-0 tie, and they want to leave the stadium understanding who won and who didn't. It's just the way it is. They definitely keep the ladies of the night down to a minimum. It hadn't gotten crazier. There's always tomorrow. One strip club. There's only one strip club. Yeah, it might be the most popular sport in the world, but it ain't the most popular sport here. And it never will be. Hey, Em, how are you? Because it's not offensively oriented. Pick a QB. Steelers looking good. I don't know. I have no idea. It's just two different cultures, two different places. It's just different, right? Never the twain shall meet. What's up, Luce? Luce, here's my play tonight. Baseball was made by Abner Doubleday in 1862, after the Civil War. Next, you'll be telling me basketball was made in the UK. Here's my play tonight, Luce. You got Ohtani hitting the mound against Oakland. You got the worst hitting team in the league. And the freaking Angels ain't far behind right now. Okay? Ain't far behind. Hey, Deborah. Ohtani on the median has struck out 10 people per game. I think he probably has a chance of going over tonight on that. Orioles won again, by the way. I think he's going to strike out 12 or 13 tonight. So I looked at that game, and on paper, the Angels are about 20% better than the A's. You got the angles, baby. So I'm taking the under 7 tonight on that. I'm taking the under 7s. So we'll see. I don't think Oakland's going to put runs on the board, and I don't think that the A's are going to put a shitload of runs on the board. So we'll see. All right, you got two of the worst offenses, one of the best pitchers. I mean, it's just the way I see it coming down tonight. That's it. So take the under, put 110 to win 100, and call it good. Tommy Moon, I don't care whether you like it or not. You have a very boring sport. All you have is people that go there and get drunk, and you have to have cops that bust up games and stuff like that. It's just, you can try to sell it, but you're pushing on a string. Ain't nobody care about soccer here. They never will. It lacks something that's critical called offense. Points, 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 points. All right, Barry Zito is pitching. Is that guy still around? No, Zito's long gone. That guy was good for a while, and he had one good game with the Giants, and that was it. America versus America. We had Toronto's won before. And it doesn't matter who you play. There's not one team that anyone in maybe the South Americans could field the Cubans and stuff. But you're missing the point of why soccer will never be a thing in the United States. Every time they try to jam it down the throats of people, it fails. Leagues fail. They can't get television revenue. They can't get stadium revenue. The cost of paying players and things. It just is league after league after league just dies. It will never be, Tommy. They told me that in the 1970s. Along with the metric system. You will use the metric system. No. Never happened. We never adopted it here, and never will. It's just not going to go. You need to be constantly stimulated by a flow of points. Exactly. That's right, Luce. It'll never catch on. You think people want to see a 1-0, 0-0? Kicking it back and forth and back. They want to see plays, man. They want to see guys hitting hard. They want to see people getting their bell rung. That's what they want to see. I'm saying Luce going to a soccer game, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Luce, I'm still waiting for your feedback on that West Virginia Pitt game. JT Daniels, your thoughts on that? Who cares if it's not as popular as them? Yeah, who cares? I'm just saying, but these people have always... no, it's not popular here. It's popular when you're in grade school, and then it tails off in high school, and it disappears in college. Okay, whereas, it's like expecting lacrosse to be a major sport. It ain't never going to happen. Okay, it's popular in other cities, not many, Rabbit. The TV revenue is lousy. Daniel's looking good, isn't he? You'll look back and say, Tommy, not in my lifetime. Soccer does not generate revenue. It loses money. Yeah, we have a lot of soccer moms with young kids, fun, but then once they discover football and baseball and basketball, it's much more offensively oriented. Soccer might become only because people, due to head injuries. Yeah, I don't even think that happened. Yeah, lacrosse does. I grew up in Maryland, where lacrosse, Johns Hopkins University, Loyola, University of Maryland, they would always be some of the top teams in the nation. Hopkins would win the NCAA, Maryland would win, Loyola, but it never, CW Post, Virginia, Duke, but it never caught on beyond college. It's a dead thing. Soccer's only one thing than the soccer moms. Yeah, well, you got to have a Volvo for that, right? Like the Volvo. So I'm telling Tommy, chill out, man. I'm just telling you what they've told me since the beginning of time. It just ain't going to happen. And that's the over-under on that baby. Oh, that's a nice truck. Yeah, they like baseball too, Magda. They fill up the Blue Jays, and they like football. They're Canadian, they're CFL. Minivan or SUV soccer mom here, and yay! I mean, I have a few ball trophies, so I'm basically a pro. There you T-ball, that's it. Division I soccer, and he loved it. Nice Lauderdale lady. Nice. I take a gel pack. You'll never be athletic talent, never will. I don't know if they're too long, there's not enough offense. 60 minutes or whatever of just booting the ball back and forth, and the only excitement is once in a while a guy gets kicked in the nuts or something, is rolling around the field. That gets people's attention, or they wait for the fights to break out. Manchester United plays in Germany or something. It's all a cultural thing. Some things just don't transplant well. Yeah, it's football, that's right. Not as like racing. You watch things go back and forth, right? It's like, yeah, I mean, I can understand why people have a passion for it if you're raised in it, like we're raised in the NFL and basketball. These are very dynamic sports. These tend to have quite a few bursts of excitement. Most of them didn't know the rules exactly. Just don't touch the ball with your hands, Bo. Hey, Brenda. Just wanting to say quick, share your 2 cents there, Cindy. We need Tio. Yeah, pull the goalkeeper. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just play without a goalkeeper, right? Just see who can nail those shots in, right? Yeah, I used to watch rugby sevens. That was exciting in Hong Kong. The New Zealand All Blacks. The people really feared the Fijians and the Samoans were the ones that really cracked skulls when they came in. The only thing is the World Cup because Wales will be playing. Rugby's what I enjoy. That's nice. That's pretty cool. But, you know, if you like it, and that's good. That's nice. My son was the goalkeeper. Try that in overtime. I can't do that, Lauderdale lady. I'd have a tough enough time just staying in the seat during a game. Rugby better side. Loose, let's be nice now. Let's not go crazy. When I was there in Hong Kong, had the Rugby Sevens Championship. It was always Fiji or Samoa or New Zealand that won. Just a heads up, I'm going away for a few days. It'll be on my old phone, not a troll. Okay. But if you enjoy it, do it up. That's what counts. Wales has the best national anthem, and everyone sings it in Welsh. That's like, you know, we sing it in ghetto here, right? What's up, man? Yes, I played a lot of sports. Yeah. I used to play fullback in soccer. Always had a lazy goalie. I went to a boxing match and a hockey game broke out, yeah. New motor phone. What's a motor phone? Taking your holiday. My nephew was a college runner. He was a football player in college, so had the body for. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Hey Sharon, I need prayer. Nursing home for getting ready to turn in on abusive. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Sharon. We were asking about you before. Yeah, I've been asking about you every night. Actually, all sports gave me a side ache, huh? Under Tommy singing as a slave to the Queen. My father was an engine builder for a quarter-mile car, so I grew up around. I know a lot about cars and most women. That's cool, Jersey. And I'm sorry, Sharon, we were asking about you. Terrible. I think I would try to file a report with the health department, your county health department. Would like to know if you are taking the metal detector. I'm not going to, Cindy, because it's too hard to dig the soil. I went metal detecting one time in Las Vegas, over in what they called Black Las Vegas, the old traditional area where the casinos were that catered to black people back in the 40s and 50s. The soil was like a rock. The soil is like a rock. And it just became an exercise in misery to try to dig in that. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Tommy's on fire tonight. Tommy is on fire tonight. Wheeling and dealing. You think LIV Golf will live? What the hell is that? Live Golf? I'm not even sure what that is, Bo. What is LIV Golf? Oh, video you did on the fire. Oh yeah, thank you. I did a whole series, Cindy. Just look at my playlist called The Great Santa Rosa Fire 2017. I hate to hear of abusive situations like that. Good evening. Okay, good night, Welshboo. Thank you. Magda, I think you're a little more than a socialist. Oh, yeah, that new, oh yeah, the new league, the new association. The new association, that's right. They tried to sign Tiger Woods for like 60 or 80 million bucks or something. They're tearing apart the LPGA. Or the PGA, not the LPG, the PGA. Yeah, you're in Earhart too, Sharon. I've been shouting you out every live stream. There's also good bits in the old Vegas explosion. Yeah, I saw that too. I've put up a lot of stuff on crime in Vegas. I'm sure I'll come out with one or two. I don't know if I'll have any stories this time. Just not sure if I'm going to have any stories at all, or I'm just going to focus, because I don't have computer skills yet to do spreadsheet and all that kind of stuff. And that's what really slows me down. I gotta, it takes a long time to crunch my numbers. Long ass time. That's the real bugaboo for me. I don't have any world God. I just want to reform from within. So I've got to understand. See, a lot of these big time guys, they'll feed real time data. Feeds right into their computer. Thank you, Beach Ball. It just feeds real-time data, and then all they have to do is plug in the things that they want, and it automatically spits it out. I hope so, Tommy. I need your help. I'll embrace soccer if you can help me. I mean, football. I will embrace football. Just to work up the A's visiting the Los Angeles Angels. Shit, that took about a half hour. So I don't know what the hell to do. That's my big barrier. I'm not a computer geek. sometimes I can look at a line or something and I can say, hey man, that seems to be off a little bit. Like the Cincinnati, Miami lines have been crap. The Oriole lines have been crap. I think I have to be self-taught. I think that's the bottom line. I come up with some good stuff, but it takes way too long. I mean, you can imagine me trying to negotiate 50 college football games on a Saturday. Really? Yeah, self-taught. Yep, you endured. I endorse teachers too. Definitely endorse teachers. Yeah, typical teacher. Hey, dono arigato. Hello, Song Wang. How are you? So, I expected things will just end up as a disaster anyway, so. Which is alright. Just because of data manipulation. Yes, the Orioles won again. Once again, the underdog. Oh, okay, Dixie, that makes me feel good. There's a piece of good news. There's a piece of really good news. Boy, I haven't seen one of these mailboxes in like forever. Is there anything even in there? Oh, I don't need cheering up. I'm good. Guy's like, which key is it? Is there anything in there? One letter? And the guy's scanning something inside to prove he went. How about that? That's pretty cool. I didn't even know they used them anymore. Guys doing it up. Get out of here, fly. We deliver for you, now hiring. Our mailboxes at the main house sawed off and stolen within the mail. Wow. Imagine when the mail stops moving properly because of low-life thieves and vandals and barbarians. Wow. Saw them off and just take them. Man, that is like really freaking goofy. Mailbox in England, thank God. What kind of town is Davis? Davis is a college town, Amanda, with UC Davis Aggies. They have the #1 viticulture program in the nation, how to be a winemaker. Teach you all about that. I want to take a trip there to do an overnighter to Davis because I've never been to the town before. But they say it's a pretty cool town, college town. I about broke out in hives over there. I'm an older brother. Oh, wow. Okay. Talking letterboxes here, they post mail through your front door. Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice town. I would like to go visit it. I was telling the boss and Janet that I've never believe it or not, I've never done a visit to Davis. I always pass it on the way to Reno when I go up there. Here, Tommy Moon, we have a lot of people that have community boxes that they'll have 20, 30, 40 mailboxes all grouped together in one place like an apartment complex, and you come down and get your mail out of that. Because it's impractical to have somebody walking around delivering all that mail. Because, frankly, the post office is losing their ass. Yeah, thank you, Dixie. Right now, I'm just working my methodology. Yeah, I remember that, Sharon. Yep, Alan Funt. Right now, I'm just working my different angles and familiarizing myself with what's out there. Oh, don't think porch pies will go to the safest method of shipping. I don't know. These days, they'll rip anybody off at any time. Anybody at any time. And there's more packages and stuff that get stolen. Crazy the amount of shit that gets ripped off. I mean, I've had mail stolen. I even had outgoing mail stolen. Some dickhead, when I had surgery years ago, I had a separate anesthesiologist bill, and I put the check in the mail, and this little prick came by and took it out of the mailbox and endorsed it over to himself. I mean, how in the hell do you do that? I told the stupid credit union, don't you look at the endorsement? It took like 8 months to get my money back. Stole the welcome mat. Oh, Lord. The welcome mat from your neighbor. Somebody stole my light bulb out of the front porch one time. Want better customer service. It's a win-win, better service, more jobs. Just not the money there, Ducky. What's it cost? 60 cents to send a first-class letter. Still probably 1/10 of the actual cost. Yeah, Sharon will, yeah, she's got to make a call and get a senior advocates. They slide people undercover into some of these care homes. Ken used to steal package and got away with it. Yeah, you'll get away when it seems like an emergency like that. I don't know what the hell it was. Hey, Joni. I mean, it's like, what the hell? They stole the light bulb out of the front porch. Insane. Yeah, I just had it, and it was just a crappy kind of light bulb, and somebody needed it, and they just friggin' took it. You know, my front porch light stays on 24/7 because it's an LED bulb. Keeps the thugs at bay. I clean, and the people who clean my home literally clean me out when oh Lord, Nina, that's why I don't like to have people around. Because it's an invitation for people to nose around and see what you got. From Mermaid, sucks, already 2 days late. E-bike. That must cost a fortune. Falling every time they took their trash. I need light to keep from falling. Yeah. Well, whatever. Not my problem. Ah, shit. Dude looks like he's 12 months pregnant. God, talk about pulling a load. These poor guys, 50 or 60 years old, they lose their job or their family, and it's just right down to shitter. Well, there are reports that somebody tries to steal it, explodes. Yeah. I've seen some TikToks of people that put explosives inside of the box. When the person goes to steal it, it triggers, and flaming bags of poo on porches. Yeah. Cleaned out the garage as well. Wow. That doesn't seem too bad for an e-bike. Union successfully put cease and desist from Canada Post expanding mail delivery. There are bad people out there, and I want to aware that some have no morals until the past weeks. I feel sorry for anybody that's in a care home situation. You're really at the mercy of the people, and there's a lot of theft in nursing homes. And, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, just know we've been thinking about you, Sharon, and every night I enjoy. Still got the little light up tree and all the stuff that you've sent over time. It's been very, very enjoyable. Just sorry that there are so many lowlifes out there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do, 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 do. Do, Do 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 do. Hey Vern, how you doing? Yeah, Ben Scully died. Yeah, he lived a good long time though. I don't know how old he was, but he didn't get cheated on life. I told you guys one time I sat on a plane next to Ernie Harwell, who was the announcer for the Detroit Tigers for many years. We got to bullshitting. See, baseball keeps you young. So as I said in the beginning, I should be on the road at 4 o'clock. What do you think about the tall tanks in the front of the banks? I've done things on my TikTok about that. Yeah, it is. They've got massive problems, Tio, that aren't going to be solved in a short period of time, and the bleed over is going to be tremendous in the world. It's, enjoy the calm before the storm. Nothing like this. Yeah, it shouldn't happen to anybody. Yeah, I wondered all the time. I asked all the time, where's Sharon? I haven't seen Sharon in a long time. I hope she's doing okay. I hope she's well. The real problem with China is going to be controlling its own population now that they've had a taste of money and capitalism. It's going to be very hard to go back to the farm again. Well, thank you, Ducky. It's going to be very difficult to put the toothpaste back in the tube, but they'll try it. Right? Retraining people as good little communists and stuff. It's, they'll have plenty of people from the rural areas that want to see some city folk get their ass kicked. That'll be a hell of a show. You want to get people motivated, start messing around with their money. Nothing will do it like that. Oh, well, it's developing. It is it's all rotten debt, people not paying their mortgages, and the government can't force people to pay it. It's just a very shitty structure right now. Yeah, China's population is going to start shrinking too. Japan's, because of the cost, it's a natural limiter on the amount of kids you can have. The cost of living just drives down the desire to have children. Always on my mind. Yeah, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, bottom of the first. The Angels pitcher has 2 Ks. I put him down for 10 strikeouts is his median loose, so I figure against the A's, I'm putting him down for 12 strikeouts. Who knows, right? But I think the under 7 would be a good bet. I think, yes, Nigeria's population will overtake China's, yes. And India's will overtake China's too. But China realizes they have to walk a very fine line between, getting foreign investment. There's only so much they can do to crack heads, or else they drive the money away. And there's always another country ready to welcome you with open arms. Cambodia, whatever. Will soon be more of a privilege than a right. Seems that way. It's not a no-brainer anymore. I was reading now Musk has been saying crazy, maybe why he and 3 different mamas. Hey, June. Jack Ma. You haven't seen Jack Ma in years, man. He's keeping a low profile. If he could wave a magic wand and get he and his money out of China, just blink his eyes, he would do it in a heartbeat. But he's got a tiger by the tail, so he knows he's got to toe the party line. India will have the largest population in the world. Yeah. So poor Jack. Yeah, Charlie's around. Yeah, Blackbird's around. Yeah. Yeah, you got the worst offense in the major league against the best pitcher in the major league. Yeah, I don't know. How's that going to turn out? I haven't seen Charlie in tonight. I think World War III is a good 8 to 10 years off. There's got to be more friction. There's got to be more instability. Going to baseball games in Arizona. Nice, slug. You know what the hell with the Rockies? The Rockies and the Angels really screwed up this year. Yeah, we're happy to have you too, Sharon. Baby, do. I'm tired of towing the line. Do. I think over. Do, baby, bang, bang, shoot me down. Nancy. Well, I don't think her trip heightened relations between our two nations. We're probably to the point where we were in 1972, 73. Well, thank you. I think we're right around China in about a year or two. I don't think China's GDP is going to surpass the U.S. I think their GDP is going to undergo a contraction over the next 2 or 3 years. Just like they said Japan's GDP would rise up to 50% of the US. Never happened. Yeah, it was kind of an ill-advised trip. I never quite understood the point of it, Amanda, but who am I? I'm a nobody. Who the hell cares about my opinion? I'm excited for the first chooch tomorrow night. It was a provocative move. Brought my new PC chair from Staples, and it's made in Vietnam and not China. There's a lot of things that are being 7.5 over-unders. I booked in 7. So I guess the line moved out a little bit on that. Yeah, the Orioles won again, June. They can't get any respect on the bookmakers, but they keep winning. They traded off a nice reliever, though, so, it's got some issues with that. Well, you think your money will go down in worth with the GDP? Meaning what, Ronnie? I'm not quite sure. I mean, China's economy is overexpanded for demand right now, so they have to contract. Value the dollar along with the GDP. Who in the hell knows? I think the dollar is probably, it might have hit its peak. Remember the old Sherlock Holmes movies? When Sherlock Holmes, he would smell the air, and he would turn to Dr. Watson. He would say, Watson, the game's afoot. There's stuff going on behind the scenes. Yeah, the under moved the line, exactly. The game's afoot. You bet your ass, they're sitting in Beijing right now in very intense meetings, planning out exactly what their strategy is going to be. This dickhead. I only collect English sovereigns. That's nice. Yeah, my betting under moved the line. Well, what do you think about that bet, Luce? I mean, you could do worse for yourself, right? And Otani on the mound in a 7.5, under 7.5. Right? I mean, shit. You got the worst hitting team in baseball. You got the best pitcher in baseball. I mean, what could go wrong? I heard that all NFL games are rigged. Is that the same? And I have no idea. New World Order is coming to fruition. I hope they're not rigged. I hope not. Yeah, he didn't ask Watson if he broke wind exactly. Hey, Rio. Do 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 do, maybe, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm tired of towing the line. You gonna get any sleep before you leave? Yeah, I'm not gonna be on too late tonight, Flan. I'm gonna be on the road at 4 a.m. tomorrow. I'd like to get away early. There will be some serious consequences. Yes, there will be very serious consequences for Taiwan. They could basically throttle the chip industry. I mean, there's a lot of flashpoints there, right? How much can they, how much can they do, though, with restraint of trade without triggering more? But I don't know. Do an all-nighter? Oh, hell no, Magda. I got chooching tomorrow night and things. I don't want to be tired when it comes to doing that. I want to be up and at 'em, baby. Yeah, who knows how we'll respond, so just stay tuned. It's, right now the Chinese are feeling like they've lost a tremendous amount of face. Their warnings were not heeded, and nothing blew up overnight. But let me tell you, they're cooking the soy sauce right now. All right, they're cooking the joy juice right now. You better believe it. They got that pot on the boil. And they're blaming the overseas compatriots and all this bullshit. So, Taiwanese overseas radical people within the country. Are you meeting the guys? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, 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 baby. I'm tired of towing the line. Ooh, ooh, do, do, do. So we'll just have to see. It's a very slick little game, though. They don't need a lot of high-profile stuff to put the wheels in motion. They don't care about publicity and all that. Could try to lock down the country, yeah. Yeah, Tommy's a real Anglophile, isn't he? All right, let's get some gas. Do do do, ooh ooh ooh. Tired of towing the line. Do do do. Do 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 do. Downtown again. I gotta keep the cost low. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I'm going to do some restaurant reviews. Yep, everything's all taken care of. I'm going to be doing some reviews, yeah. Like I said, this is mainly to assess whether horse racing has any place in my world at all. That's where my focus is going to be. Ooh, hey, how you doing, Craig? Air pressure's good. Be cheap, baby. Ooh, right now we're gonna get some gasoline. not annoying. Do 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 do, baby. I'm tired of towing the line. Do 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 do. No country did more to shape the world we live in today than England. That's for damn sure. Do 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 do. Saratoga never sleeps. That's a nice place for people to be up there in August. Very hoity-toity. Nobody uses OTB anymore? Huh. New York had loads of OTB parlors. It's just, people, you know, betting is down 50% over 10 years on horses. Horse racing is like in a spiral. Fields are small. The field of horses gets smaller all the time. Again, it's a sport that's become too slow for people. It's like waiting for Keno. Right? How many people sit around waiting for the Keno balls to go up? And, you know, it's just, it takes up too much casino space that they could be earning a big return on slot machines. Same thing with, you know, paying all the fees to have all the horse racing televised in. English has always been the international language of business. You had several handicappers. I wish I had some inside ability. Yeah, Keno is another thing, Sharon. It just became too slow. It's just, you know, people don't want to muck around with it. They're just not into it. Waiting for the balls to come flying up and all that crap. Ooh, 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 maybe the gas app. I told you. Yeah, I got it. Yep. Gas buddy. ease on down, ease on down the road. I said ease on down the road. Ease on down the road. Baby, I'm tired of talking. Hey, Lee. A clean windshield is a happy windshield. Yes. Let's get that baby good and clean. All right, we're all gassed up, so we don't have to do that tomorrow. Oh shit, I gotta dump some trash. Hey Jen, how are you tonight? How's it going? Let me dump some trash out here. Much crap in here. Too much crap. We got 612 miles to put down tomorrow, guys. 612 glorious miles. Another day at the office. As little rascal hits the road. Tires look pretty good. Tires look okay. Got a long way to go. They're not going to sell you propane here. That's a bleed off. That's an expansion tank for the gas. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Because as it gets hot, the gas expands. That's got a big bladder in it that's resistant to petroleum products. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Hello, Jen. Nice clean windshield. Nice fueled up. course, this thing isn't on. 29% power. What a POS. Yeah, you need to have a expansion tank. It's one of the first things I had to do because the pipes were all bursting when I moved here. They were all leaking because they never used an expansion tank. I had to install one. Yeah, they run on propane, natural gas. Or so the theory goes. You want to roll around on that grass? Look at how nice that looks. They told me don't cut it too often because it dries it out. No blackbird tonight. Roll out the lifeline, roll out the lifeline. Damn. Top of the third, my under 7's looking good. It's under 7.5. Looking good. Wonder how many people Otani struck out so far. Oh, let's get some tomatoes tonight. Got a little tree. Let's do it up. Definitely gonna have to fix this baby. Not much holding that together. Jeez. Boy, Jen, we finally have one thing that we like in common. Yeah, I don't like this Energizer power pack because the indicator it's on is on that side. So it's not an LED one. So I have to constantly watch it to make sure it's correct. Make sure it's running. I think we're all set. We'll get the side chat on here. The famous chair, that's it. That shit gets a lot of airtime. That shirt eccentric. Isn't it crazy? Jen, I love you. My girl, we finally agree on our tomatoes. 3Ks. That's not many, Luce. But the over-under, the under is looking good tonight. The under is looking stellar. You're going to have 7 runs. You got the 2 worst offensive teams in baseball and the best pitcher. Go figure. But it remains to be seen. Yeah, we ditched a lot of troll accounts tonight, yes. Let's go. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I didn't bet anything on the strikeouts, but why in the hell wouldn't that guy serve up, be right on his average of 10? His median. Yeah, you're the one, Luce, that told me to open up my eyes to the possibilities of other bets on there. That one just made the most sense. Let's hit that thumbs up button tonight. It is appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Get this up here. All right, here we go. I think we're okay. It's more than one way to skin a cat, right, Luce? Sometime you just got to figure it out. One more sleep till Vegas, yes. One more sleep till Vegas. Got me out of that place and I said, I want to go home too. Yeah, I don't blame you. You should definitely take the time to report that facility, though. Think about the next person, Sharon. And, you know, knock that place down a peg or two. Always best to put it in writing. Every county has a, within their county health department, they have a liaison that deals with elder abuse and all that kind of stuff, particularly when it comes to nursing home. Yeah, Blackbird will watch over the rancho. Particularly when it comes to nursing homes and things like that. Yeah, record it too. It would really, you put something in writing, that's the difference. I'm not going to be airing sports books, Cindy. Because I don't think you want to hear my cursing on horse racing. But I'll fit right in with the degenerates, $10 a bet, right? I've got to stop over Friday night and pick up the racing. Thursday night I got to stop over and pick up the racing form for Friday. I think Saratoga, Laurel. Blackbird is fine in his mind. Powerball and Mega Million. That's good, Prince. That'll never hurt you. Sports are more my thing. I don't think the Sport of Kings is my ball of wax, but we'll find that out this trip, and then we'll put it aside and you know, being done with it forever. Going to continue watching on my smart TV. Thank you, Cindy. I will be live. Make sure you are on the, yeah, I go to Lake Tahoe Wine Country. You can see my video. I did a cinematic feature on Lake Tahoe there. It's one of the ones I'm most proud. At that time, I had a really good camera, the Olympus OMD EM5 Mark III, and some great lenses. Yeah, I don't know, Luce. It's just, I don't feel like I get an edge in horses. I feel like I get an edge in sports. Fishing on the banks of the Snake River. Nice, Ed. That's good. Good night, Cindy. I will make sure you're subscribed to my Rosie Murphy channel because I will be going live from Baker, California. I'm sure I'll have to put the cooler on. I'm not going to be stopping to do any content on the way tomorrow. Nothing I can think of. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, do let us know, Ed. I'm a gambler, Atlantic City, and I would like to go with Charlotte or sister. Oh, it was fun to meet them. Wouldn't that be cool, Sharon? Some of the nicest sisters you would ever want to meet. And they're all funny. They all got a good sense of humor, too. They're lovely. Yeah. I'll do a little bit of research. I might find something along the way, but I don't think so tomorrow. I'm not feeling tomorrow. Yeah, don't forget. I got the Nike gift card. Let me go get that knee brace real quick. I don't know where the hell it is. It might already be in the suitcase, in which case it's already buried under the... Yeah, I think it's in there. I'm not sure. Yeah, 5 strikeouts at the bottom of the third. So loose, 9 batters through. So 5 out of 9 have struck out so far. So it looks like 10 is in the bag. Oh, well, thank you very much, Jen. I appreciate it. Actually, I think somebody sent me this. I'm not sure. You know, it's as Jody would say, you know, Rosie leads the pack in terms of being disorganized. So I'm assuming that my brace is in the suitcase. Who in the hell knows? Good night, Sandy. Good night, sweetie. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. You just, you know, Luce, that's what happens. You get the two of the worst hitting teams in the league. Right? They're slugging it out to be to be dipshits there tonight. Just like to send reminders. Yeah, it might be. What happened to my leg? Just long term. My knee. I'm good for about 6 miles, and then the 7th, 8th mile I start to feel it on my knee. It's called getting old, Sharon. That's what it's called, honey. The old bat. The old bat. Oakland has 1 hit, yeah. I think, Luce, they've got 1 run in their last 3 games. All right, let me pick a few tomatoes for tonight. While I'm away, if any of you guys stop on Blackbird's chat, make sure to encourage him to pick some tomatoes and eat them. Okay, because as I get back, I'm going to have to, I think when Diane comes, I'm going to have to do some canning here. Oh. That's what I do. There we go. There you go, Sharon. I'm really surprised that I thought the Angels might. Well, they couldn't trade Ohtani. He's through 2023, but Angels didn't score on bottom of 3rd with man on 3rd and 2nd base. Yeah. Well, that's good, June. I got I'm under 7.5 today. Yeah, because actually the pitcher for the Oakland A's friggin' owns the Angels. And he's good on the road. Yeah, under 7, yeah. That's looking pretty good right now, I would say. That's looking pretty good. You got any action on baseball today, Luce? Any action on ball today? You see how many braces? I heard, Ed, 2 knee braces, 1 ankle support, wrist and thumb, and right shoulder. Excuse me. Sound like an ex-football player or something. Yeah, that's a lot at a relatively young age. I see how many you got. Surprised that line moved in that direction. I would have thought it would have moved in. I thought you were saying night. Oh, dirt bike injuries? Wow. Well. Beautiful night tonight. I told Blackbird, keep an eye on this, make sure it doesn't fly apart. I'm gone. This end is looking really shaky down there. What the hell is this thing? Thank God for electrical tape. Won 2 angles and under. Good play today was the the Angels and the Mets. All right, let's get some. I'm going to have just a salad tonight, I think. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, Luce is getting ready for the Sturgis crew to come in. Ooh, 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 do, 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 do. Ooh, that's Sturgis crew. They give you a big F you. Those close-ups, what does that mean? Those close-ups, what is that? What does that mean, those close-ups? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, yeah, boy, the sale firewood, they make some cash. Nice. Oh, well, thank you, Mandy. I'll never be a thin, but I don't really want to be thin. But, thanks. I feel in good shape. Thank you. Let's get my tomatoes here. Oh, the boobies close up. Oh, okay. June is funny. Girl in the snake pit, we're the same age, we got close. Slept a lot, fell and broke her leg. She fell over a pair of shoes. Jeez. That was really shitty, you know? Lord. Do 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 do. La da dee. La da dee 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 dee. Stormy weather. This is just a little bit funky. This stuff. Oh, I feel healthy. Oh. If I'm humming, I'm happy. If I'm humming, I'm happy. I'm going to be glad to leave this power pack behind. All right, let's see. What do we got? Let's cut this mofo off. It's got the funky end on it. We got the other funky end. Let's get rid of that. That's it. For profit. Funky monkey salad. Do 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 do. I don't want to set the world on fire. I think we'll throw some tomatoes in. Let's get that funky top off. That off. Do 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 da 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 da. Hello, Fugs. Welcome to the chat for the first time ever. Don't don't want nobody. Do 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 do. Funky part out. A lot of tomatoes in there tonight. Why in the hell not? Right? Ooh, 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 ooh. Garden fresh tomatoes. How about that? How about that? Yeah, channel created today. It's just boot them out. They come in, create 30 accounts, then YouTube boots them out, then the number goes down, and then they come back the next day, 30 new accounts. They shoot their wad, and then they're back again the next day. Ho hum. Ho hum. Ho hum. Ho hum. Ho hum. Do 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 do. So desperate for attention from an old broad. Ooh, 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 ooh. Some carrot action going. We all got to have our fun, right? These people with their damn car horns, man. Do 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 do. Oh 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 oh. If I'm singing, I'm happy as can be. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, let's get a napkin, fork, and let's commence to eating. Let's commence to eating. There we go. You became allergic to tomatoes. There's a lot of complications with the nightshade family. It's not a simple thing. Nightshades can be deadly. Yeah, nightshades, you gotta be careful. Healthy dinner tonight. Let's get some salami on this. Let's cut this up in here too for a little bit of protein. There's the protein. Yes. Yeah. That's what we're doing tonight. What the hell happened here? I don't like that thing's in the way. Oh, Sharon, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, honey. $50 from Sharon Sheridan. Thank you, honey. After all you've been through, wow. That's amazing. Thank you for your support, sweetie. Really appreciate it. Let me make sure this thing is gonna, hopefully that thing will bing a bang a boing on. Thank you, honey. That is amazing. 6 strikeouts through the bottom of the 4th. Well, you know, Luce, the median is 10. I figure he'll go 7 innings. Hi, Miss Lulu. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, sweetie. Really appreciate it. Oil changes have become ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You use synthetic, you know, you're looking at $100. Bunch of bullshit. I don't enjoy super wow, over $200. I don't enjoy superhero movies. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. I like historical dramas, and I don't like science fiction. But that's just me. What a great movie, Magda. Wow. Das Boot. I don't really do Michael Myers. I don't really do horror movies either. Because horror movies went to just slasher movies. They're just blood and there's no suspense about it. when they started the Saw movies, that was the end for me. They suggested synthetic, but it was 99, so it went conventional and still, yeah. You know, the little, you know, the van runs on synthetic. Love those Saw movies. Each new mower wheels from my Honda are $59 each. Wow. Hey, Kaylee. Just not really my cup of tea. But some goat head. Yeah, I saw my merchandise finally returned today. I don't know where in the hell it went. You know, the company wrote me, "Oh, can we do anything for you?" I said, "Shit, my merchandise disappeared for like 4 months." I did my own oil change too, Candy, but I just got too, I get tired of getting down on the ground and all that. I might have to go back to it. Hey, Blackbird.
Hey, Rosie. They have something in the square.
They have something what?
There's the music in the square.
Yeah, it's a, I thought it was a Rolling Stones tribute night.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody said it was. I don't know. Yeah, how you go, Sharon? That was it.
Goes right now.
How you go?
That's it.
Hey, do me a favor, Bird. Just bring the mail in the next few days.
The mail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I won't be back till Monday late afternoon. So.
Okay.
Thank you. It's all expensive, Nina. Oil changes went crazy. Remember the days in 1999 with a coupon? Yeah, I'm going to Vegas tomorrow, Kaylee. Well, it's a working trip for me.
Make sure.
But thank you.
Alexa, what time is it?
We're going to explore some sports books, and we're going to decide whether we're going to stick with horse racing or kick it out of the portfolio. Got to make a really fast decision. I feel like I have no edge in
Rosie, what are you gonna do in Las Vegas?
Sports book,
We're gonna do a sports book thing?
horse racing,
Horse racing.
Saratoga, New York.
I like the South Point, right? They got a special thing just for horses. Like
Yeah.
they got a sports book, they got one just for horses.
If you want to make a bet, just text me and let me know what you want to do, okay?
Okay.
I can put a bet on the Dodgers if you
When are
want.
you leaving?
Tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. I'll be on the road.
See, I don't have any money. I have on my credit card.
You're good for it. Just tell me what you want to put down.
I have to think about. I think.
As they said in my neighborhood, I'll carry you for.
I think you should go for like whatever artsy fartsy casino or whatever. Wheel of Fortune in the doorway.
You think I should go to South Point to check out the horses on Saturday or
I
Friday?
think that's the best one because they got their own. It's a special thing. It's so neat, and they got that's like the main hub for the rodeo. And then they had the plaza in Orleans, believe it or not.
I think I'll do a review on the sports book down at South Point.
And it's a nice part of town. Right?
And they
It's
have a
more
good
safer.
horse. They got a good horse section, harness racing, and all this shit on you.
I don't know, but yeah, it's impressive.
Good.
You know, because it's like they got the sports bar, right? And then they got this weird thing. It's just horse betting. It's like a sports bar. It's just horse betting thing.
Well, if you want to bet on your beloved Dodgers, just let me know.
Okay, how are they doing?
Good. They're the best team in baseball.
Well, shoot. But we won't have no money.
Which means there's no money on them. You know, it's hard to make money when you're betting the best.
And then I'll never cash it out. We want to play a slot machine. Oh, look at all my crows. And you can stream it, Rosie. If you just put it in front of the thing.
Yeah, I have before. I've streamed live when I've been doing that.
Yeah, because I put it on the thing and they don't say
Just let me know what you want to do.
So, I love moo cows, right? But moo cows, it's fun, right? For me. But really, I think all the money is where I think Wheel of Fortune pays out the best.
I'm
So
gonna
you
go.
really need $100.
I'm gonna go see your Chinese landlady.
So I don't know how much, because it don't last long. You need
I'm gonna say
$100.
ni hao. Blackbird told me to say hi to you.
Mama Crow, I know, let's go say hello to the toilet paper in the house.
Tell her you got a much better deal now.
We'll sign it, no surfboards,
Mm.
no electricity, no water. Oh, look at the hummingbird. Where have you been?
I can't imagine you getting up so early to go to that goddamn hot and shit.
Oh, I know. I wake up, right? Like
And-
so early.
And then in the afternoon, it's hotter than hell. A peak of heat when you get out of there.
Yes, because I work early, but my bedtime's 7 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's past my bedtime right now. Are you kidding?
Damn.
And that was the best shift. Fuck.
Yeah, but it's like the heat takes it out of you too. Doesn't it make you like so damn tired to work in the heat and shit? And
It does. I didn't really pay attention
Yeah, and
to
then
it
you
much
just
because I had to
crash.
do it.
You
So-
get home and you just crash. You know, it's like shit.
Yeah, but I had more energy. Shoot, just a couple years ago.
Mm. Yeah, it's been a hot summer in Texas for sure.
All
Dodgers.
right, we'll see if there's any MMA fighters. I think when you bet, at least 1-on-1. So don't have to worry about that stuff. Something's gonna win. Gotta do the research.
Mm. Yeah, all the races at Saratoga are big. The Whitney Handicap's the biggest. I think that's a grade 1 event. Like the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont are grade 1. Highest level of racing. I'm always looking for value. I'm just looking for something that might get there. Pick the tomatoes and eat them. Yeah, just remind him if you hit his stream and stuff. I've told him all the time. If there's a lot here, when Diane comes, I said we can. I'm up here. Ooh, ooh. Make a red sauce and can it up. Those races in Saratoga, Magda, they're big money. They're all very high quality. Rosie's red sauce, yes. Very high quality.
Rosie, who are you joining?
I'm gonna meet Mr. Z down there, Monkey Boy. It's mainly for fun. I'm trying to decide whether horse racing is going to be part of my future in Vegas or not. So,
Horse racing, the fair is coming to town.
yeah, when I come back, it'll be time for the fair's here now. I think
I don't know.
starting today. I think was opening day.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, we could go to the fair. How come I never heard about it?
Because they don't have any money to promote it these days.
Oh, darn it. Rosie, you know what I want to do? I never did it. You know that big old Ferris wheel thing in Vegas?
The big thing behind the link down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it flooded. It got flash flooded. Is that all the link underwater? They go, oh, that's normal when it flash floods.
It's normal, you know?
Huh? They got the Ferris wheel, right? I don't know if you could party like rock stars, drink Heineken, but that one.
Yep. Magda, to answer your question, the trainer gets 10% of the purse and the jockey gets 10% of the purse.
Rosie, they have like a monorail thing or something.
Yeah, they had that years ago. I rode it.
See, I never rode that either.
But it went bankrupt and it's just not really good.
It goes from
It goes behind like
Excalibur to somewhere else.
where the Westgate is with the old
Oh, the
Hilton.
Westgate.
Yeah,
Okay.
the old Las Vegas Hilton.
Oh, you have to go to Bally's, like old school. Go to Bally's. Are you going to go to the El Cortez?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Florent Giroux, that's a very
Oh, Bunny,
underpaid
he
jockey.
would go there, right? You could put corners in.
Right. What inning is it, June?
Oh my God, Rosie, I don't mean to interrupt you, right? Like, I have, like, one of the best outlaw driving ranges, right? 360 view.
Where
right?
is he?
In Vegas.
Where?
It's a wash, or a catch basin.
Oh, okay.
And I can see Nellis, I can see all, like, Vegas, I can see whatever. And I hit my golf balls down here. God. It's the best.
That's cool. My favorite video of you ever was up on top of the nighttime driving range in Vegas with the firing that ball out there.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. For your birthday one.
Oh, Top Golf. Yeah, that was so much fun. They were nice to me. Shoot, the other one was nice. That one was a bunch of streamers, right? That one put up with us for some reason. The other one hated us.
Almost as good as your birthday stream or New Year's stream.
Oh yeah, well, I hung out with Blade on New Year's too. But he took me to Top Golf on his birthday. That was the best, right?
Oh wow, VW, that's cool.
And they were so nice. They said you can't bring your own beer. I said, can I go outside and finish it and come back in? They said yes.
It's better than the place we knew in Koreatown, right? Because the guy told you that you make a joke of golf with your one arm swing.
Oh, that was in Vegas. Yeah, that was at the other one. Public. But we made a mistake because we wanted to 10 different streamers, and they docked before we even called the cops, all kinds of things.
I thought that was the one in Koreatown, didn't it?
No, that one they would kick me out. They wouldn't kick me out, but they say you can't drink this. So I always leave. I never say anything. And go back.
That's where I got the 2 clubs in the
Yeah,
trash
that's my
can.
Good Luck Golf Club from Roma. That one we need to practice with that one.
Come in here and swing a golf club one arm like that. You make a mockery of the game of golf.
And Rosie, I pounded the Batmobile 3 times, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Trying to make it in the window. Like we were just getting warmed up. We pounded the Batmobile, right? Oh, shoot.
I should be able to start pounding the ball too again after that injury. I think I'm pretty much fully recovered now. So.
Rosie, I took Sean, right?
Yeah.
And we went, and then he said, ride the bike. I'll be over here, right? So I got to ride my bike, not all the way through Golden Gate Park, but got to ride my bike, right? Rode around the Giant Stadium, right? And then so it was foggy. You couldn't see anything, right? And then we were there late, and then we went somewhere. He said, oh, it's kind of the ghetto or some shit, right? There's nobody there, and it was no more fog. And Sean and his friend was hitting golf balls in the bay. It was great.
Is Sean good with the club?
He did good, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so it's all about pure fun, right? So I thought it was awesome.
It's all about the outlaw driving range, you know? Bird likes to go up north of Eureka, that beautiful spot, just pound those balls right out.
Oh, and the marsh, yeah,
Yep.
Camel Rock.
That's it. Top of the 5th. Still 1-0. June, how are you feeling about that under 7.5 on the game? Still charge you. Let me know if that one wins. Okay, Magda. I'll let you know.
What are you doing? Rosie, you know all about sports too.
Not all about it, but
You
I
know
have
about
an
players
opinion.
and all kinds of stuff.
I have an opinion about stuff that's just as likely to be wrong as right. But that just makes me a big mouth bird. So, hey Barry, but I do enjoy football, baseball, and basketball. So
Yeah.
hockey, I just never really got into hockey.
Oh, we got to bet on the Vegas Knights.
Yeah, they were doing good, and then they fell apart last
they
year.
did.
They blew apart. Yeah.
Right? It tripped because Vegas, they're like diehard Vegas Knights
Yeah.
everywhere, right?
Well, they came in like a house of fire. They were right in the playoffs the first year of
Yeah.
expansion. They were doing good. And then the first 2 years or 3 years, they were great, and then they blew apart last year.
Oh, darn it.
Blackbird,
with
while I'm
California.
gone, make sure you take yourself some tomatoes and enjoy them, okay? It's the peak of ripeness now. They're so damn
Okay.
good.
Tomato, we have to make.
Yeah, because I get back, I'm gonna
Salad.
can up and make red sauce out of the
And
ones around. So
I wanted to make some BLTs, right?
yeah.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
You guys on the chat, just remind Blackbird when I'm not here to pick some tomatoes and enjoy.
Oh, yes, because we ate those.
Hey,
Those are
John.
So good. Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, because they remember, in wintertime they're so lousy. I don't even feel like buying tomatoes in wintertime. You just don't have that taste that they do on these.
And then what about that stuff?
That's an eggplant over there.
Oh, eggplant.
Yeah, when I come back, I'm going to make eggplant parmesan.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
We had that stuff before, right? You don't miss the meat. It's so good to like
Yeah.
the eggplant.
So when I get back on, Tuesday night, I'll make eggplant parmesan. They're not Better Boy tomatoes. I have Early Girl, and I have the little cocktail tomatoes, and I think Better Boy.
Cherry tomato.
Yeah, I think I do have Better Boy. Mark Levin, 1939 Philco Cathedral, and really learned a lot about all the things you were doing now. Yeah, thank you, Craig. Boy, I love those 39 Philcos. Are really collectible. The cathedral style. Yeah. Well, that's good, Nino. Yeah, the old cathedral, Philco, Philadelphia Electric Company. Smoke them if you got them. Yep, thumbs up are appreciated tonight.
Rosie, I think Vegas is open, right? So you could go see a show. They gotta have residency, right?
Well, I'm going down to do some sports book exploration and reviews and see where I want to, because I'm thinking about going down and spending September in Vegas, and I want to know where I'm going to be and where I'm going to be betting and all that stuff. So
Okay. So
they
you
both
a certain
have
sports book, huh?
Yeah.
Or casino.
Here's the deal, June. The pitcher for the Oakland A's owns the Angels on the road, and Ohtani owns the strikeouts. You got the best pitcher in baseball, and you got the two worst offenses. So, yeah, they can't hit worth a shit. So you're gonna get it under 7.5? Come on, total runs in the game? Really? Seems like a gift to me. I think the Athletics have 2 runs in their last 4 games.
Mom, Crow, look at all your friends. Let me see you. Oh, you're all in my tree. Can you believe it? You haven't done that for months, Mom, Crow. Right? Because they cut that.
I gotta have somebody come in and
you guys did it one time. Now look.
trim the hell out of this tree bird.
There's so many crows. Which one?
This one, this mulberry. The boss says that tree should be trimmed every year to keep it small, because it's just friggin'
It's
out
so
of
high.
It's out of control. It overshadows the orchard over there.
You need a lift, a boom lift, and I could do it. Right? I mean, I'm not really a tree climber.
Thank you, Sharon. No, I wouldn't send us up a tree. We're past our sell-by date, Bert. You know.
Mama crow, look at all the crows. I'm so happy to see.
We're a little brittle these days to be going up a tree.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mama crow. Wow, there's so many crows. Oh, I'm so
Well,
happy
you know,
to see
Blackbird's
Mama Crow.
been
Please
Blackbird's
come
been
and
on
see
the
us.
job almost a year. He's
We
been on
love
the
you,
job.
Mama Crow. Can you believe it?
What's that? Mama crow?
There's
Yeah.
like 20, 30 crows in the street. They don't really hang out too much.
That's all we get around here is crows. Loud ass crows.
They used to always come and say hello to that other tree. They like that bird. So now a couple of them are
Yeah, I like to be on the road early in the day. I just bought 4 tickets, a few Denver Broncos games yesterday. Where did summer go? Wow, Jen. Yeah, tomorrow is the Hall of Fame game, which officially kicks off, getting ready for preseason and all that. Yes, Blackbird's a very hard and conscientious worker. He's only missed a couple days of work for being ill for a short period of time.
Look more, Mama Crow, Mama Crow, Mama
Otherwise,
Crow.
he's been on the
I'm
job
so
every
happy
day.
to see you. Yeah. Mama Crow. Got lots of friends.
Yeah, I would have taken a two-way, the athletics plus the
Look
unders.
at Mama Crow.
Would have been a nice two-way
I
bet
love you,
tonight.
Mama Crow. I'm so happy.
But it's still early. I mean, athletics have a better bullpen than the A's. The Angels, I mean. Once you reach past Otani, it could be anything goes in there. He should be good for 7 innings.
Oh, wait,
Denver Broncos.
Broncos.
I'm hyping up for college football
You
season.
want to be a YouTube star with stupid varmints?
Can't beat the NFL.
Okay, hold on. We're getting it right
It's
here.
too hard to beat the NFL.
Rosie, look how the sun's hitting the aeroplane. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's beautiful tonight.
Can you see it? Look, you can see the whole aeroplane. Is the sun, the way the sun's lighting up the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yep. Well, you know, it'll be Halloween, Bert. You'll be giving out candy again.
Oh, that was great because the kids came, right? We got candy. And we're like, help yourself. So this year we gave you more.
Blackbird loaded them up.
It's so innocent, like so cute.
Yeah,
like,
they're
you know,
cute.
like,
Yeah, they are.
not like there were some kids, like, but a bunch of little kids, right? And then so, but it's different. It's really toned down, like
Crazy.
So,
Yeah, but 7 strikeouts going to the bottom of the 5th.
oh crap.
I think Otani's, he gets stronger, he pitches faster as the game goes, he pitches harder as the game goes on. His velocity actually goes up. We will decorate our first tree nice. Now remember, if you send anything, make it electric. Don't send paper stuff, because the paper stuff gets destroyed because of the wind and the rain and all that. So stuff that's pre-assembled or lights. I've already got tons of decorations here, so we're really going to go overboard decorating for Halloween this year. On the back deck, thank you, Miss Lulu. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Ooh, 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 yeah, because the paper stuff just gets wet and it just gets destroyed. See the little tree? There it is, Sharon. And we got Miss Lulu. Love this. This will probably always be a part of Kitchen Stadium right here. Sent us that wonderful, beautiful. So I decided to keep the 4th of July decorations up till we get to mid-October, and then we'll put up the Halloween stuff. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yep, thumbs up appreciated. Yeah, I love it. It's fantastic. Just like the pot, Instapot, that season will come for that, honey. I've just had nothing I wanted to make right now in an Instapot. But, they tell me the short ribs in there are amazing.
So, but we got like a bunch of okras. So this is the second round. It's getting late, so.
What does that mean, extended 4th? No, we can't TO because they locked up the cemetery. We might go down to Palm Mortuary. Robbie Boy going to come back. Who in the hell is Robbie Boy?
Yeah. See, they go right into the tree. Look at
Ooh, 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 ooh. We might go to Palm Desert Cemetery there, the Columbars. Yeah, I'm having extended 4th, Luce. Yeah, I mean, why not? I love them. Bobby's been here for years. I know you all know. We love you, Sharon. You're part of the family here. Oh, the big blow-up bunny. Yeah, Robbie the blow-up bunny. That sent people nuts when I had my bikini and giving that bunny a hug. Mama Crow. I guess we have no daddy crows here, just mama crows. I guess, I don't know. I don't know. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're glad you're home, Sharon, but I think you need to do some real follow-up with that institution. I think you really need to sit down and type out or hand write a letter to the county health department, the division of nursing home oversight. Nobody deserves to be abused at their most vulnerable. One reason I never wear jewelry or anything. Do 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 do. Uno de uno.
We have so many in the tree.
Yeah, they cut your hand if they see jewelry, and it's like, who in the hell needs that? Thieving. I'm doing good, Rupert. How you doing? I see Rio in here. How you been?
Mama Crow got lots of friends.
Yeah, abuse is pathetic. Really pathetic. Do 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 do. Pull your gold teeth.
Oh, that's the landed.
Jesus.
See, they love the tree here. Mama Crow, we can all be a friend. You might have missed it, but they all take off.
I shouldn't laugh at some of that stuff. It's insane.
Kind of weird, right?
Well, don't feel guilty, June. You're tiny.
The moon is over here. You see it?
I'm like a tight end compared to you. Have a wonderful night, Amanda. Thank you, sweetie. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Great to see you. Be well. Help me through this. Yeah, but you need to be proactive, Sharon. You need to think about that next person in that mess.
I'm getting tired of holding my grandma.
Don't call. Put it in writing.
Hold on. I'm going to smoke a cigar. I'm going to give my arms a rest.
Oh.
I cannot see.
I'm going to live stream only when I get to Baker, T.O. Oh, thank you, Denise. How you doing, sweetie? Vegas, baby. How are ya? Kenny Chesney concert and Brian. Some lady fell to her. Oh, man, Jen. When the hell do you fall off an escalator? What the hell?
The phone has to plug it in with my charger.
You gotta be shitting me. Buzzkill. It's almost as bad as the guy at the Texas Rangers end game that fell off the upper deck trying to get a foul ball or something. Oof. Wow, that is a buzzkill. Damn. Jesus. Hey D, I'm doing good. Just getting ready to head down to Vegas tomorrow for four nights. Blowing it out, do some R&D on the sports books, and Blackbird suggested I go down to South Point and hit the horse book down there and see what it's like, see what kind of deals they got. They might have a sign-up special, free bet or something.
Oh, you get a sign-up, yeah.
Yeah, you might get something if you show up for the first time and, you know, deposit $100. You might get something down there.
It's a nice casino. I went there and I forget, but one of them I got the first two, and then the other bets I didn't do too good. Like,
yeah, he's
really
good for 90 pitches loose. I think I went to South Point because a subscriber was nice enough to let me stay in their condo next door. They have the, you know, like the timeshare, all those places around there.
Oh, cool.
But I didn't get over to the sportsbook part. I just walked through the casino and stuff. So.
And New Orleans has a thing for horses, more like the rodeo and stuff, right?
Yeah, that smells like stripper ass, bologna, and stale beer, though.
Because they got that thing where they have concerts, like arena.
Yeah. But I mean, that sportsbook smells like stripper ass, bologna, and rotten beer.
Oh yeah, that's the one I go to.
And cigars.
The Orleans,
that's where all the degenerates.
And the Wild Wild West and shit, right?
10 acres, 496,000. I like the 10-acre aspect, Craig. Yeah, thank you, D. Took me 10 hours to make it to Baker last time I went to Baker. Well, where were you coming from?
Rosie, you gotta go inside the new one. I haven't been there. The Circa.
Yeah, I'm going to check out the Circus Sports.
And they have the new one, Resort World.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to check out the downtown ones this trip. Nuggets, a few other ones down there and stuff. See. El Cortez, yeah, it's a unique combo of scents. Stripper ass, bologna, and rotten beer. Right, that's what they smells like. A cigar on top of it.
She would miss those days.
I told Bird that's where all the degenerates hang around. The horse racing, $5 bets, just to get the free
like you
drink.
got these girls running around. I don't know if you remember, right? Can you buy me a soda or something? Okay, dude. Don't be filming me, right? Like, I don't want to look at your hands.
Yeah, better odds downtown. I'm not going to play the arbitrage game, though, loose. Half a point here, half a point there. Right.
Oh, my crow's gonna die.
Mama Crow. See, Bird never says Papa Crow.
I know. They get mad. They said, I'm a boy, right? Like, whatever. Mama Crow.
Oh, shit. Too funny. So I will be live on Rosie Murphy after leaving Baker tomorrow. That'll be 2 hours of getting into downtown, getting through Vegas and up the strip. So otherwise, it's boring in the desert. There's just nothing down there.
Oh, they're all going to my tree. Mama Crow, I love you. I'm so happy to see you. Yes, Mama Crow. So good to see. Look, they're all putting in my tree.
Crazy.
Mama Crow.
Luce, do you have a favorite online book, or what do you do? Stop in Bakersfield. Yeah, I'm not in. Yeah, one time I got to stop in Bakersfield.
I'm sorry I don't have anything to eat.
Probably October I'll do a night in Bakersfield.
Are you hungry?
Do the downtown, check it out. don't know why I find the south part of, I find the southern Central Valley so unappealing. Yeah, the town of Baker.
Hey, DJ Sid.
They're all in my tree. Can you believe it?
Yeah, Deadwood. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you were doing online. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's why Alfred Hitchcock loved to film his movies here, because of these spooky crows that dominate the scene. I don't think I've ever lived in a place in America that has more damn crows. And they like to roost in these big redwoods. But I've never seen a really little crow, you know? You never see a baby pigeon or a baby crow. You never see them.
That one's going in the other direction.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
But they won't all stay in the tree. They'll all dip out.
Anybody ever seen a baby pigeon? Anybody ever seen a baby crow? Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Okay, guys, it's 3 hours. I'm going to close it up and get some things to do. Baby hummingbirds, any of that stuff. I'm going to close it up. I will see you guys on the road tomorrow night. And, yeah, we'll see you on the road tomorrow afternoon. Going to do the getaway early tomorrow. Thank you to my moderators and everybody else. Thank you so much for being here. June, good to see you. Everybody else, thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
So good to see you guys.
Ooh, 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 ooh.